The information in this video is for informational purposes only and was produced for a class project. The creator is not a medical professional. The student, faculty, and university do not guarantee the accuracy nor reliability of the content, nor should it be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you have questions about possible medical conditions, please contact your physician or qualified health provider. Never delay seeking treatment nor disregard the advice of a medical professional due to information you received in this video. Childhood and adolescent years are a very important area of lifespan in lifestyle medicine because they shape who we are. Everyone's childhood experience is drastically different, and as many kids grow up, they begin to experience stress. Stress can cause problems for our health if it is not addressed and taken care of properly. Technology is a large barrier to what is holding us back from making meaningful connections in the world that benefit our well-being. There are many ways that growing up in an age of technology could seem to enhance one's life, but having instant access to anything on the internet, any person in the world, anytime you'd like, sometimes gives off an opposite effect and creates disconnection. Oftentimes, children become addicted to technology because during the time their brains were developing the most, they were surrounded by advanced technology that changed their whole world. There are many stressors that a child can experience, and in this video I'm going to be discussing the effects of technostress and proposing a solution for it. An article titled "The Dark Side of Consumer Life in the Age of Virtual and Mobile Technology" explains how technostress is a syndrome where an overload of information or online communication causes stress for an individual. When it comes to a person's lifestyle, technostress combines with the user's personality traits to engender negative consequences such as burnout. More lifestyle disruptions that technology can have are with sleep. When screen time goes too far and a child uses one right before bed, it can cause problems falling asleep and staying asleep. An experimental study in the Washington Post from 2014 had participants read on an iPad for 4 hours 5 nights in a row, and the other participants read printed books in dim light. After a week, the groups switched. What they discovered was that the participants reading from iPads had decreased melatonin levels, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. The same participants took longer to fall asleep and also spent less time in REM sleep, which is a restorative brainwave. The same article explains that long-term sleep reduction or low-quality sleep can lead to more serious health concerns such as obesity, diabetes, and cancer. A large systematic review on the effects of screen time on the health and well-being of children and adolescents looked at 13 reviews and concluded that there is evidence suggesting the higher levels of screen time is associated with a number of health concerns for children and young people. These harmful health effects include a risk for increased adiposity, leading to obesity, an unhealthy diet, depressive symptoms, and a poorer quality of life. A potential solution to this problem is to develop a connection with nature that is stronger than our connection with technology. In doing this, we will also receive the social, psychological, and mental and physical benefits from nature that can counteract the disadvantages that technology puts us at risk for. When it comes to children and adolescents, ecotherapy has endless benefits. Ecotherapy can also be called nature therapy or green therapy. Our environment matters. An article on goodtherapy.org explains that people are part of a web of life and that our psyches are not isolated or separate from our environment. A TED Talk by Nushin Razini, who is a pediatrician, believes that nature should be prescribed for health and for survival. She explains that nature can heal because it is where we are from, it is where we belong. Nature is an essential part of our health. She says that within minutes of walking into a forest, your heart rate slows down, you will breathe slower, you sweat less, and the stress hormone cortisol starts to decrease. Feelings of anxiety and depression also decrease because our internal focus becomes external and we remember our place in the world. Connecting with the earth helps people gain balance and maintain harmony in their mind and body. Studies have shown that children with ADHD display fewer symptoms after spending time in green environments rather than when they spend time indoors or non-green environments. Children also become less agitated and aggressive and more creative and productive when they spend time in green environments outside. Author Martin Jordan wrote a book on understanding counseling and psychotherapy in outdoor spaces called Nature and Therapy. In this book, he talks about the healing effects of nature and a theory called attention restoration theory. Jordan explains when a person partakes in compatible activities such as walking, bird watching, and fishing, this all leads to feeling a sense of well-being and a felt restoration of attention and capacity. Overall, the theory clearly outlines how contact with both wilderness and nearby natural environments allows us to feel restored and able to return to more complex urban environments. Another journal article mentioned restoration theory and mind wandering in nature as complementary practices. The article, Conceptualizing Creative Benefits of Nature Experience, explains how nature has the ability to redirect our attention and allows our brain to focus on new and creative thoughts. Another study of qualitative research demonstrates that creative professionals strongly consider nature to positively influence their creative performance, encouraging flexible thinking, inspiring many new ideas, and renewing energy. Being in nature can help us mentally and bring us together socially. When it comes to making art and being creative in nature, this is called eco art. In a powerful and moving TED Talk on eco art, Raganzu Bruno says thank you to his community and tells his story about making sculptures out of earthly materials and resources for the children to enjoy and play around. He explains that it is possible to build and create a community with the little amount of resources that were available. Another simple and quite calming experience in nature that is more unique than it seems on the surface is spending time barefoot. This physical experience provides mental and physical benefits and is actually called earthing. It's the concept that when you walk barefoot on the earth's surface or swim in a natural body of water, you connect to the subtle energies on the earth and become electrically recharged and boosted. An article titled Earthing: Healing Implications of Reconnecting the Human Body to the Earth's Surface Electrons explains that earthing research, observations, and related theories in this review may be an effective strategy against chronic stress, nervous system dysfunction, inflammation, pain, poor sleep, and many common health disorders, including cardiovascular disease. We have the chance to set an example for our younger generations who are at risk for health problems that manifest from technostress and the overuse of technology. Teaching them the importance of disconnecting from our devices and Wi-Fi and reconnecting to our roots in nature will have a profound impact on their health. Having a daily routine of spending time outside will set us all up for success. Clearly, there are unlimited benefits for our mind and body when it comes to being in nature. We can recharge with the sun and earth's energy, get a boost of mood-enhancing hormones, more oxygen to our brain and organs, as well as feel a sense of rejuvenation after being outside. Creating a healthy habit of setting down our technology and spending more time outside, whether it's exercising, sun and forest bathing, earthing, climbing trees, hiking, or even meditating and yoga, has the potential to enhance your overall health and quality of life.